What's up, family? We have some good information to share with you today for our low-income families. There have now been some new approved monthly payments of $750. They were just approved as of yesterday, and some people are praising this, and then some people are not necessarily so happy about the government approving of this type of money on a monthly basis. But I do have the details to share with you in today's video. Starting off, guys, we have here where, as of yesterday, guys, some monthly payments, some monthly stimulus payments, $750 payments was just approved for low-income families. And in fact, they can actually receive this for 15 months. That's a little bit over one entire year. Yes, guys, it says right here that a county in the state of Virginia is launching a guaranteed income program that will provide 180 eligible families with a monthly payment of $750 for 15 months. Now, again, this is Fairfax County in Virginia, and it has launched what they're calling the Economic Mobility Pilot Program, which will provide monthly payments of $750 to 180 eligible families for at least 15 months. And after that, it could actually get extended even longer. But anyways, guys, the Guaranteed Income Program has a total budget of around $2 million, which was approved by the Board of Supervisors and will be funded by the American Rescue Act. We just talked about this yesterday, guys, on the video in which we talked about how much money from the COVID pandemic was actually earmarked and hasn't yet been spent. Well, guys, this is one particular state that is taking the opportunity to use some of its COVID funds to provide to its citizens in a respective state. So again, guys, like I said, there is a ton of money on the table that hasn't been used yet, and they have until I believe the end of 2025 to decide what to do on all of those COVID funds that have been submitted to multiple states across the country that really haven't decided what they want to do with that money as of yet. But kudos to Virginia for actually taking the step forward and giving it back to its residents, as I'm sure a lot of them are actually struggling at this particular time. Now, in regards to the Fairfax County, it says that who is eligible for one of these monthly payments of $750? Well, according to the guidelines that have been issued following the approval of this particular measure, 180 families will be randomly selected among those past the requirements. The households will be given the freedom of choice to use the money that they will receive according to however they choose to. And according to the parameters of the project, those who want to participate in the Fairfax County Economic Mobility Pilot Program will need to meet the following requirements right here. The first off, you have to be employed. Number two, you have to be 18 years or older. Number three, you have to have at least one child aged 16 years or younger living in your home. And then the fourth thing is you must have a total household income between 150% and 250% of the federal poverty level that has been set in 2023, which is between $29,000 and $126,000 per year for families with 1 to 8 children, depending on your income and your family size. Those are the specific requirements that you need to meet in order to be eligible to actually be selected to receive these 15 months of $750 checks. These checks are going to be either deposited into your bank account or either mailed out in a paper form to your home. But anyways, guys, John Solomon ended up sending out a tweet yesterday in regards to this particular news. And like I said, guys, some individuals, especially our low-income families, are definitely excited to see something like this happen. I know me myself, because a lot of low-income families are still struggling at this particular time. But then on the flip side, those individuals that are still working right now and not necessarily in poverty or so, they are having a huge problem in regards to Virginia approving something like this, saying things like, hey, whether or not you believe that this is actually fair, that these individuals can actually receive some free money by doing totally nothing, and they can actually use the money to do whatever they choose to as well. So again, guys, there are a few mixed signals in regards to this approval of these $750 checks. And again, guys, this is probably not going to be the last time we see something like this. And in fact, guys, we also just saw at the end of last month in which in Durham County. They ended up launching their own guaranteed income program, and they are going to be providing $850 per month to help low-income families as well. Yes, guys, we were talking about North Carolina. Durham County is the latest to launch the guaranteed income program, and in the last 2 years, guys, there have been a nearly 35% increase in families receiving SNAP benefits. The program is designed to provide a hand up to the county's low-income residents. And in a statement directly from the chair member saying that, look, we're having people still struggling right now, and we have got to do something about it. She has heard the stories of struggling for families in her Durham community, and she said, look, I just talked to my daughter yesterday, and where she works, they talked about laying off over 200 people, and we still have a lot of food insecurity in this community as well. So again, guys, that is just an additional recent launch of a pilot program, but this particular one is actually giving out $850 per month. So anyways, guys, they didn't necessarily say how many families would actually be eligible to receive this particular monthly stipends of $850, but again, guys, it is probably somewhere in the range between 50 and 100 families or so. That seems like to be the norm in regards to when we see these particular universal basic income programs actually get approved and introduced. So anyways, guys, we'll just have to see how this all takes out. And I will say we'll probably see more and more counties, more states offering their own version of a universal basic income program within the next 6 months or so as we continue to kick off the 2024 presidential election. I'm sure we will see more governors, more senators introducing these types of plans to try to win over, your particular vote. So anyways, guys, and the biggest question is, guys, whether or not these particular universal basic income programs are actually working. Well, in fact, guys, we actually have evidence of this. And right here, guys, this particular one started in Austin, Texas, over a year ago. And it says that, look, 1 year into the pilot program, how $1,000 monthly checks are helping low-income families. And yes, guys, it says that it's been more than a year since the city of Austin approved of a pilot program providing $1,000 checks to every month to low-income families. Since September of last year, guys, 135 households have been receiving this particular money. The guaranteed income pilot is put up by Up Together, which is a national nonprofit organization that worked with 10 community-based partners to raise more than $500,000 of additional funds for this particular program. Now, originally, the city of Austin allocated around $1.1 million of taxpayer dollars to support 85 individuals facing extreme financial hardship. The extra allocation of the philanthropy funds allowed for an additional 50 more participants in this particular program. But anyways, guys, it says that the Austin participants are often using this particular money to buy themselves a little bit of time and space to reorder their lives, according to the principal research associate at the Urban Institute. And according to the particular data pointing towards early success of this particular program, it is looking very well. It is looking like it is doing its job of helping those low-income families get out of a rut, just get a little bit of ahead, buy some extra groceries, put food on the table, and just to be able to survive. So again, guys, the data shows us that these particular universal basic income programs are actually working. So that is some awesome news. But on the flip side, guys, some individuals are actually saying that these universal basic income pilot programs could actually replace Social Security checks. Would you agree with this, guys? Well, that is the discussion going around right now. And in fact, because the Social Security program, guys, is on the verge of running out of money by the end of the year of 2033, in which if these particular local states and local governments decides to implement what they're calling the universal basic income pilot programs in these respective areas, it could very well replace Social Security. But anyways, guys, like I said, this is the discussion right now. They're talking about replacing Social Security monthly checks for our individual Social Security recipients that rely on this particular money and go towards this. This will actually be provided directly from the government, which would pretty much get rid rid of the Social Security Trust Fund, in which this would pretty much apply to all Americans and not just necessarily Social Security recipients. Pretty much those individuals that fall within the particular criteria in regards to the poverty level, these particular monthly checks could actually go out to millions of Americans and could replace Social Security recipients from receiving money from the trust fund, directly receiving money directly from the government. But anyways, guys, I don't necessarily think that would actually happen. But what do you guys think about this? Do you think that this is an opportunity for the government to actually fix the Social Security program without necessarily fixing the program, just pretty much replacing it in regards to providing universal basic income on a monthly basis? Let me know what you think about this, guys. I'm curious to see how you feel about this type of action. And like I said, guys, this is just some discussion going around. Nothing has been set in stone. Nothing has been brought up within Congress because, as you know, guys, Congress is pretty lazy and not doing their job in regards to fixing the Social Security program. So the biggest question is, guys, could this actually replace Social Security in the long term? But anyways, guys, let me know what you feel about this down below in the comment section. But other than that, guys, hey, that's all I have for you today. And I hope all this information in this video was helpful to you today. Well, anyways, guys, that's all we have for you today, but feel free to check out some of the items down below in the description. There are a couple of opportunities for you to earn some free money, such as signing up with Webull, where they are giving away 12 free stocks after you deposit at least 1 penny. Now, the good thing about it is that those 12 free stocks can actually be worth up to $3,000. Also, there is a link down below, guys, where you can sign up for the Walmart Plus membership, and you can actually receive an additional $20 off of your first order. And if you can try out the particular system, the membership, for 30 days or so, and you don't like it, go ahead and cancel it. It is totally risk-free for you. But anyways, those are just a few, but be sure to check out all of the links down below in the description. But anyways, if you enjoyed today's content and you want to see more, please go ahead, subscribe to the channel. It's totally free. And if you like today's video, then go ahead and hit the like button for us. It really helps out this channel, as well as it tells YouTube to share this video with others. But anyways, guys, hey, I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching, and I hope to see you on the next video. Peace.